It'll clear a 10-foot door, but I mean just barely. Feels like it's more than 10 feet because your eyeballs are more like 12 feet. And so you really feel way up there. And I've never, people will speak to me, hey, how's the weather up there and everything. And so I'll try to find something to say during a parade of power where I said, my mama taught me to never look down on people, but I'm having a struggle at this moment and not looking down on people. So anyway, I just horse around about it.
While other hand-built spray rigs were made in the 1950s, most were on 3 wheels. Victor Ebeling favored a more stable design built on the kind of iron that would never fail. He did build other rigs using International and Ford tractors, but as for a John Deere, this is it.
Only one. He's very clear about that. And it was so magical. Patsy and Victor came to John Deere Expo several years ago when we first showed it. And I'll never forget, it was before the show had started, and they showed up to see it, and he got tears in his eyes when he saw it. He said, I never dreamed that I would do something that somebody would value enough to restore. Victor, if he's going to engineer something, it's not going to fail in the field. And so I don't know what the thickness of the wall on these tubes is, but it's incredibly thick. And notice that not only did he put these the braces in here, but they're actually double. There's 2 in here. There's one on each side, and same thing up here. So I think those are called gussets.
One modification Hyler made was the addition of steps to make it easier to get on and off this rig and to make it easier to share the VIX 420 Hi-Trac with a growing legion of intrigued fans.
Kids love it, and so we have steps on it, and we invite people. Anybody wants to take a picture.
Everyone loves it. I mean, first of all, how can you hide that under a bushel? When you show up at a show, you go, oh, look at that one. So it's kind of the surprise. It has that wow factor.
I'd say my favorite thing is the joy that it brings to others, the joy that it brings to the kids that get on it and get a picture taken. The people who are very curious about what was it for and learn more about the flame cultivating, because a lot of people don't even know that existed or why it was done.
One more thing gets people's attention. That's when Cass rides a John Deere garden tractor and Hyler drives the VIX Hi-Trac. Don't try this at home.
Oh, yeah, well, at some parades of power, it's kind of amusing. We'll take a John Deere garden tractor, and then Cass will stop. She'll be in front of me, and I'll drive over her, and then I'll stop, and then she drives underneath me. It's really quite amusing. It brings a lot of laughter to the crowd.
Enjoying life and classic tractors. That's what it's all about. Thanks, Hyler.